Hey, what's going on? In today's video, we're going to talk about how to arbitrage money in 3 steps coming up. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jamel Gibbs, your family-oriented entrepreneur. And on this channel, what we do is we teach real estate investors and entrepreneurs how to create time and freedom through proven real estate investing strategies. So listen, if you're brand new to my channel, I want you to go ahead and look right below this video, hit that like button so that it can help push out this video to more people on YouTube, and then more people can benefit from these videos. Also, while you're at it, if you're not subscribe to my channel and you want more videos just like this, where I release them multiple times during the course of the week, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, share this video with all your friends, and also leave a comment below. Let me know what's on your mind in regards to this video. What is money arbitrage? To keep it really simple for you, basically arbitraging money is like wholesaling money. Okay, so all you're doing is you're sticking yourself in between the lender and the person who needs the money, and you're making a profit in order to be able to make the transaction happen. So that's what arbitraging money is. Let me repeat that one more time. You're sticking yourself in between the lender and the person who needs the money in order to make the deal work. And you're charging a fee for the money to the buyer. Okay, so let me explain how this works in 3 simple steps. The first thing that you're going to need to do when it comes to the money arbitrage play is you're going to need to find either a private money lender or a gap lender. Okay. Now, a private money lender is someone who has access to extra capital in their bank account, and they're looking to invest that money. A gap lender is basically the same exact thing. The only difference is they don't have access to all of the money to purchase an entire house and the rehab. So a gap lender is essentially going to fill the void for you. So let's just say someone needed an additional 10% to put down on a property. A gap lender can put down or can lend the 10% to the investor, and the investor can come up with the other 90 from the person that they were going to get the loan from, whether it be a private money lender or a bank or a hard money lender or whatever the case may be. That's the difference between the two. Again, a private money lender will essentially be someone who will give you access to all of the money that you need to purchase real estate, rehab the property, closing costs and everything. A gap lender will essentially give you the money to fill the void. They'll give you the money to be able to put down on the property while you get the money from someone else to be able to compensate for the rest of the purchase and rehab and things like that in real estate. A gap lender can also be the person that's going to provide you with the rehab amount, while the private money lender or a hard money lender or bank can give you the rest to be able to purchase the property. And once you meet this private money lender or a gap lender, what you want to do is go ahead and negotiate a low enough interest rate to where you can go ahead and make some money. So if you're dealing with private money and gap lending, you can negotiate almost a 0% interest if you know how to negotiate with them the right way. If you're dealing with hard money, typically these are more institutionalized investors who will lend money on your deals, but they have their set interest rates already. That's why this play works better with private money and gap money as well. Now listen, when it comes to step number 2, the next part of the process is to find investors, whether it be rehabbers or wholesalers looking to get into rehabbing, or buy and hold investors that's looking for long-term capital. What you're looking to do is start networking with them to see if you can provide them with funding for their deals. This is the easy part of the process, because how many investors do you know need access to capital? Imagine walking up to somebody and saying, look, I got access to $500,000. If you need money, let me know. You think they're going to turn you down? Absolutely not. Everybody wants access to money to be able to take their business to the next level. A good way to go out and meet investors is to join your local real estate investment clubs. You can do this on Facebook. There's plenty of groups out there on Facebook and across social media. You can network with other real estate investors. You can call "We Buy Houses" signs on the side of the road. The whole point is to get the word out that you have access to capital once you negotiated something with your private money lenders and your gap lenders. And once you start meeting these investors, you can always ask them for referrals for more investors as well, to be able to branch out and to be able to make even more interest on this money. So how can you arbitrage the private money / gap money and make a profit by lending this money to the buyers who need this particular money, the investors who need this money? Well, it's really simple. You're going to marry the two and charge a profit for it, just like you would if you were wholesaling a deal. Okay, again, think of money arbitrage as wholesaling money. So here's how this actually works. Let's just say, for example, you negotiate a 5% interest rate with a private money lender who's willing to lend you the money, and they're willing to lend it to you over the course of 12 months with 0 points up front. And let's just say that the amount that they're willing to lend you is $250,000. So again, you have $250,000, 5% interest rate over the course of 12 months in order for the loan to be paid back. Okay. What you can do is go to the buyer that you find and say, look, how much money do you need access to? Let's just say that they have a deal and they need $200,000 in order to make the deal work. You can go to them and say, look, I can lend you the money, but here are my terms. I have to charge you 2 points up front off of the $200,000. So that's $4,000 up front. You're going to have to bring your own closing costs and things like that. And in addition to that, I'm going to need 10% interest over the course of the year. So what did you just do? You used a private money loan where you got a 5% interest rate, 0 points up front, and you got 12 months to pay it back. And you went over to your buyer and you said, I'm willing to give you $200,000 at 10%, which is basically double what you're being charged. And since you're not being charged up front, you're also going to get the 2 points on top of that. So you're making $4,000 right up front, and you're making 5% interest over the course of the term of the loan. Now, what I would do, because you have to pay the private lender back within 12 months, I would give the buyer 8 months to pay them back. So you give them a shorter term than what you have. So essentially, you're going to make, again, $4,000 up front, 5% interest over the course of the year, and you're going to get your money back a lot quicker than you have to pay your private money lender back. So that's just one example of how to arbitrage money. You have to start thinking this way. You don't need a lot of money to make money. You don't need any money to make money in this case, right? We're using other people's money, and we're using other people's circumstances, a person who needs the money. We're sticking ourselves in between, and we're making money. And guess what? We never have to touch a toilet. We never have to touch a tenant. We never have to touch a house. We don't have to touch anything. We never even have to see the properties, but we're making money off of the real estate. So this is just another play. There's so many different plays when it comes to the real estate investing business, so many different ways to make money. And if you understand how to incorporate these different things, you can really go from where you are to where you want to go in your business with less stress, less headaches, and make way more money. So look, that's the money arbitrage play. Step number 1, find the money. Step number 2, find the buyers. Step number 3, marry the two, make a profit, and go on with your life. I hope that you benefited from this video. Look, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.